Okay, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on Lake Taneycomo. Gonna do one cast today, and I'm not sure how long I've got, but I just did one cast for like 15-20 minutes, and I had the camera set on some kind of photo setting, so I wasn't videoing at all. I like 40,000 pictures taken. But I've got some serious rain clouds. We've had storms come straight up out of the south today, all afternoon, and they're popping up and dumping a lot of rain. And there's a big system just to the east of us, and there wasn't anything to the south when I came up here, but I can hear stuff just to the south of me, so I'm not real sure what to do. I guess I can just fish. I caught a Kentucky bass up there. It's the only thing I've caught. But I got to start over. I'm going to throw an 1/8 ounce sculpin and ginger jig with a brown head 4-pound line. And I got a 6'6" Lilleys rod. And I got a fish. I caught a bass on the second cast up there, so well, this way I can sit and stand and watch. Yeah, it's kind of going that way. I can see some lightning right there. We just had a 30-minute downpour at the resort, but it's very, very localized. Not a widespread area at all. To the west of us, they're not getting much rain, and that's Table Rock, so this is not really adding to the lake levels above us. Table Rock is at 921. Another one. Cool. Fishing one up there wasn't very good at all. I'm just down below the big hole. Ooh, he's pretty. Just dropped off the flat. In the deep water here. It's not a bad rainbow. Oh, I got him in the chin. I call it the chin. It's underneath his. I have no idea how you hook him there. Right there in the throat. Jackson, we may get wet. I brought a bag to put my sound equipment in, so it's kind of a long run home too. I could get under a tree, I guess. Quite a few boats on the water today. None up here. I'm the only one up here fishing. I am the only one. Maybe I'm just the only dumb one out. Well, that was the bottom. They're running 3 units of water, 10,000 CFS. Table Rock's at 921. They usually are running 4 units and 5,000 CFS through the floodgates when Table Rock gets this high, but because Bull Shoals is so high, they're letting Table Rock get up a little bit before they start dumping Table Rock. I think we're going to get past this rain event without floodgates. I'm not sure, but it seems like they are not in any big hurry to open floodgates. They're only running 3 units. They could be running 4. So it's a balancing act between all 3 lakes really beaver, table rock, and bull shoals. They're holding bull shoals, I believe. This time of year, there's farmers that plant rice down in Arkansas in the White River Basin, and they try not to flood them unless they absolutely have to. So they're trying to let them get their crops in before they let that water loose. So that's the reason Bull Shoals is they're not running water at Bull Shoals. And everything's kind of being held. Bull Shoals can hold a lot more water than any other lake, but it's over 30 feet high right now. It's only got about 7 feet of water left before they hit flood pool. 6 or 7 or 8. Hadn't checked today. Of course, they're getting water from us, and they're getting water from rivers that are flooding, pouring in too. So it's kind of the southeast, so it may skirt me. One thing is for sure, it sure smells like rain. There's a little breeze blowing. I'm gonna go down and hit this other bank. I'll just kind of show you the sky down here to the east. That's just pure rain past those dark clouds. But all this just means that we're going to have a fair amount of generation for the rest of May and most of June. A lot of guys that are staying at the resort, there's a bunch of them that go up below the dam and throwing stick baits at the cable and on down the hatchery side. And they've been catching some pretty nice fish, but they have caught some walleye, and those walleye are spitting up shad, so evidently there's still a fair amount of shad that have stayed up here below the dam. It's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty confident they're not coming through the turbines. Phil. Missed him. Let's see. We had a 22-inch brown caught yesterday on a spoon. I heard a guy caught a 21-inch brown up here on a fly rod out of a boat, but we didn't find out what he was using. There's that thunder. It's to the east of me. Like I said, everything's coming up straight from the south, so I'm not worried about anything over there. I'm worried about everything that's in front of me. And I'm probably working this jig way too fast. Yeah, I can see my jig, so I'm working it too fast. Sounds a little closer. This water looks great. Just, oops, really clear. Yeah, some other dummies coming up here to fish. That might have been a fish. Got good rain gear? You got good rain gear? Good rain gear. Those guys have been at the resort several times. Al Tung is an old friend from St. Louis. Sorry, my camera just shut off again. I was saying that Al Tung is a friend of mine from St. Louis. That's his son that's down fishing with some friends. They're part of they're throwing stick baits, going after big fish. I asked them if they had good rain gear. I think they've already been out in the rain for all day. Started off really, really good. And when I said dummies, I'm putting myself at the top of that group out here, about ready to get poured on. This area right here is usually really good. It's a lot shallower. Oh, he did hit it. Let's see if they'd do that again. Ooh, is he after it? No. Ah, I just missed one. Oh, one came right up to the surface. Little rainbow. it is interesting that, oh, there's some lightning. I think I'm going to try to head back. I don't know if I can beat the rain, but I'm going to try. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow. Let's go, Jack.